tomorrow we are initiating a plan that's only brought about in dire situations. This plan, which I just gave a name, is called Plan Blitzkrieg because, as you all probably know and have heard, the Germans conquered Poland in 1 month. And how they did so was they initialized all their resources into one place, and they put all efforts into the war effort. All economic resources were devoted to war. All social resources were devoted into the war. Basically, Germany had one goal, which was to conquer Europe, and they started by conquering Poland in 3 weeks. So what we're going to be doing is for the next 3 days. Now, I say 3 days because I don't know how long I can keep this going. I don't know how hard it's going to be. I've never worked this hard before. So what it is, as soon as I step in this room, I'm coming straight to my computer, and I'm doing nothing but working. The only time I'm giving myself off is eating, and before bed, I can have a little bit of I can watch YouTube for no longer than 30 minutes. Everything else needs to be devoted towards working. So tomorrow, I'm completely free. I have to go to the gym. But besides that, I have basically every waking hour to work on this, to blitzkrieg this idea. Now, what this should lead to is tomorrow, the funnel should be completely done and perfected. Now, I'm saying this, and I don't know how hard it's going to be to set all this up, but I want to make it as fast as possible. The goal is money in, and I need to keep that in mind. And if you're starting your business out there, or if you're one of the 20 people who are watching this video, or maybe less, and you actually came, I got a comment the other day saying people come from Reddit. I did a little bit of advertising on Reddit. I posted it in my Discord server. If you're one of those people watching and you're looking for tips, you need to focus on money in. This is the biggest thing that people get lost on. They start building these stores. This is what I do too. I've done this in the past. There's a couple things that I want to go over right now, actually. One, people will forget what the purpose of their business is. Now, everyone knows it's money in, right? But say I have an idea, right? Let's say I have this idea tomorrow, right, to create the funnel. But you guys don't know. It's not a good example because you don't know what I'm selling yet. Let's say I want to start a paid Discord server. Okay, perfect. Let's say I want to start a paid Discord server explaining how I run ads, right? This was something that I was going to do, but I didn't end up doing because I think there's more money in other stuff. When I started this, I didn't start this. I'm sorry. I didn't start a paid version. But people will go out there and they'll start their WAPs, is what people are doing now. They're paid communities, right? And they put all their effort into making the Discord look nice. They spend 2 days building the Discord. It looks really nice. They have all the bots set up, everything set up perfectly. They got Discord mods, they got employees. Then they build a really nice website. I would do this a lot. I would spend 7 days on my website. I would spend so much time on my website making it look perfect. But at the end of the day, I have 0 customers. And at the end of the day, there's no one in your Discord. It doesn't matter how nice it looks. What you need to focus on is the funnel, because that's your moneymaker. And you need to focus on your ads. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm building the funnel as quickly as possible, effectively as possible. We're taking a new angle on something that's never been done before. We're taking a new angle that's going to sell extremely well. I already know it's going to sell because I did it with gambling. And I have people in my email list asking me, begging me. I had this girl yesterday. She's like, dude, I really like what you guys do and what you guys offer. Can you please hire me? It's like, bitch, no, you're a crackhead. I'm not going to hire you. Okay, you should look at her profile. She's a crackhead. But no, I'm not going to hire you. But I know my idea is good because I have good ideas. And these people recognize it too. And people, when you have a good idea, you'll see the response. People in my email list, with a little bit of market research. It's kind of hard because I'm not giving you guys specifics, but I'm just telling you, like, you got to think of something outside of the box, like a funnel. Actually, I'll tell you now because I'm probably going to be spending less time on my gambling and more on this idea because it's all within the same thing. It's all email marketing, all funneling. But I'm just going back to an old idea that I've had previously in the year that I spent a lot of time on. So I already have a lot of stuff set up for it. And I just think that I could get, it's a faster way of getting money in. And I can sell, I can famoose easier. Because the thing with gambling is, I famoose them, okay? These people are ready to go. They really like my shit. But the offers that, the affiliate offers that I'm giving them are just not good because the casinos are fucking greedy faggots and they don't give you good offers. They want to give you like 10% and they probably scrape off the top of that, and their cookies values are like a day, and it's just shit, and the response is shit, and it doesn't work in the US. There's so many problems. So I said, fuck it. I'm going to make my own version of this in a different niche, but I'm going to use everything I just learned over the past month and put it into this. Take all my knowledge that I spent 6 months ago when I was running this and put it into this, and we're going to build the ultimate funnel, and we're going to get people going in. So let me explain to you what I did for gambling. What I did for gambling was I built an email list of people who I told that I had an AI system that would predict when slot machines are hot. So let me show you guys. As you can see here, I'm looking. So I'm going to be using this domain, so this site will no longer be up, but this is the landing page they land on. Now I had other landing pages that I tested. This is going to work so good. I already know I'm going to make money with this. I'm going to make myself make money with this. But so how I would do this, how I was planning on doing this was there was going to be a landing page before this. So this is what I'm going to do on my next one. But I'm going to have a landing page. But let's just say what I did. I'll just tell you guys what I did and how I got 200 members in like 3 days who are texting me, asking me for casino offers. That's how hot they are. It's just I can't provide to them the product. But with this new one, I know I can. I know I can provide the product. It literally hits the same nerves as gambling. It's addictive. It's fucking, they need it now. I'm going to be able to sell this. I already know I'm going to be able to sell this really good. But let me just go into gambling. Okay, so they land on this page. An online casino loophole that prints money. What great copy. That's pretty good copy. I just bought Breakthrough Advertising, and I'm really excited to read it because I've heard such great things about it. But I think I'm going to become even better copywriter. Like, I'm already good. I already have 2 years in the game, so I know it's not an easy book to read, but I have sufficient knowledge to where I'm going to be able to get the most out of it. Anyway, an online casino loophole that prints money. Lifelane's cutting-edge AI has just outsmarted gambling sites. Our members only play at the casinos where players are hot. Beat the house with our massive untapped casino bonuses for completely free. Our members never lose. I want you to try and get ChatGPT to get you some copy like that. If you're using ChatGPT for copy, I'm just letting you know you'll never compete with people who are actually good at writing copy. You'll never compete with good copy if you're trying to use chat. Join to gain access to a special gift. So I say, what's the special gift? Well, fuck it, I'll join. They join. They land on this page. It's your first time seeing my funnel. This is a great funnel too. They come to here. Now this, before, I recently switched this, but it used to say, a special gift from our team with a smiley face, and you scroll down. This was added recently because I was going to Dubai, if you guys remember. This was added recently, but it was originally just this. Our AI is showing this. Our AI is showing new players are up 67% at Bovada. Claim it now while it's still hot. So I got a lot of signups. In fact, if I go over to here, which I don't really want to log into all that, but I got a lot of signups. Like most people who signed up to this, actually most people who clicked through to the ad, actually I don't know, because I had about a 20% click-through rate. So 20% click-through rate signed up, and of those signed up, almost 90% went to the offer and signed up to the casino. The only thing was, I don't know what happened to them after that, because either the casino was shit or something happened with the deposits. This is why I don't know. Like, I don't know what happens, and it's so hard for me to track with the casinos because I can't put pixels. Once they click through this, so if I go here and show you guys what this looks like, once they come here and claim this, they're on this landing page, right, which is the casino landing page, and I have no way of tracking anything from here. But now that I'm doing everything myself, this will all be my websites and everything, so I'll be able to track every little thing, every little conversion. I can see who goes to this. Like, if I was tracking this, I would see what percentage of people go from here to lifelane.com or to the site that you were just on. Then from that page, how many people come to here, how many people click this, how many people actually sign up, how many people purchase, how many people purchase the upsell, blah, 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 all the way through, and I get their email at the beginning. But anyway, and this will all be tracked. So then I know exactly, okay, if this has 80% click-through rate, this one has 40, okay, we need to work on this one and get this one up. This 80%, we can get that up a little more. We need to get everything as high as possible. That's the plan. Now, once they would enter their email here, they'd go here. They'd go and sign up for the casino or whatever. But then I come back to ConvertKit, and I'm still going to be using ConvertKit for my new funnel. So I don't want to give out all my secrets yet. But I come here to this, right? And then I would send them emails. So for my emails, my approach that I was taking, and I think after I read Breakthrough Advertising, it might be a little different. But the approach that I took, and the approach that worked really good for me on Twitter, back when I was doing Twitter marketing years ago, was this. I would basically text them as if I was talking about, like, talking as a person. So I just wanted to do like people to people, right? So this was one that I sent to Americans, 93%. This data's a little bit skewed because half of this is sent to people who only speak Spanish, so I don't know how many of those clicked on it. Anyway, let's look at this. We have a problem. Oh, I'm fucking retarded. Well, actually, I don't know. I hope it didn't look like this on the email. Anyway, we're still figuring all this email stuff out. Hello. I noticed that a majority of our members from UA are struggling, blah, blah, blah. I'd ask them a question. Did you use a VPN? Did you deposit with crypto? I'd get the response from them. Then, let me show you one more. I'll show you the then. A giveaway for my subscribers. This is a really good one. I'm doing a Lifelane giveaway. Winners will receive $100. I'm being honest, no one was ever receiving any money. Okay, I scammed them. You could say whatever. It's not a scam because they're not losing anything. I told them, because this is market research right here. And also, it turns the geese into the goose, okay? This is what you guys have to understand. This email turned the geese. We had the flock, right? The flock came in, they saw the bread, and they dove into my email list. They dove in, they all took the bread. Of those, I still needed to fummise them. So this email turned those geese, all those geese that bit, turned them into the gooses. And we got a good 10 gooses that I was ready to fumose. Of that was the crackhead chick, a bunch of Mexicans, one dude who spoke a language that looked like hieroglyphics, probably the UAE dude. Okay, we got a varied list of gooses, right? Then I emailed them again. So after this, they said this. They gave me really specific stuff, and it was really good that I learned, like, okay, this is what players look for. Because I was promoting these casinos. I didn't even really know. I'm not a gambler. But once I saw that, once I saw what they emailed me, they all like these things called sweepstakes because the sweepstakes give them consistent bonuses every single day. So I changed my offer. That's when I started looking for sweepstakes casinos to promote. And it turns out basically none of them have affiliate programs, or their affiliate programs are shit. And I got rejected at one, but that's because I guess they were a social casino. So I don't know. All stuff that I learned along the way. However, once I turn them into a goose, I have 10 gooses now. Now I email them again. I say, hey, I'm going to duplicate your ticket in the giveaway. If you could tell me what casino you play at so I can get their affiliate link. So I can get their casino, get an affiliate link from their casino. And I said, I asked them some more questions. But basically, the way I was going to famoose them was sell this. I was going to tell them, hey, try this casino, use it with a VPN. I would have my affiliate link in for a VPN, so I have NordVPNs. And then basically now I know. Now I basically from famoosing them, I now have them as loyal customers. We say, okay, I was gonna say, email them again and say, hi, I've been working very hard. My team's been working very hard. We took into the account the specifics that you gave us, and I found this casino that I think you would really like. I based it off what you told me. It has X, Y, and Z offers. Take a look, give it a try, let me know what you think. Then, now they're loyal customers to me. They've already responded to 3 of my emails, and we're going back and forth. And I'm telling about how now I'm reaching out to them as if I'm doing them a favor. I'm helping you. I'm giving you what you want. I'm giving you exactly what you want. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to help you as a person. So this is how I famoose. This is how I work my way in. It worked really well with the OnlyFans models. What I would do, you start off saying, hi, I love your content. They'd respond, oh, thank you so much. Blah, blah, blah. Do you want to see my titties? I'd say no. I do have an opportunity for you. Tell them about it. They'd be like, oh, okay, that sounds really good, because I would target people who are very new. So they'd be like, oh, I haven't made any money yet. I've been struggling. It's really hard. So yeah, don't worry. I'll take care of all that for you. I'm going to put you in contact with the top agencies. Because what I was doing, I was selling their contracts. So I said, oh, I'm going to put you in the top agencies. You're going to hit X amount of money per month easily. They do this all the time. I'm just helping you out. You have to come in at an angle as a friend. You can't come as a salesman or something something like that. At least that's how I found it to work. I feel like I've given you guys a lot. If you're just starting out and you watch this video, some takeaways. Don't try and hard sell them. You don't want to give them. Don't do what everyone else does. Is if you look in your email. Don't mind these. These are my famoosers right here. Let me go to my personal email. So, promotional. This is what everyone does, right? Now, okay, these guys might have it down too, though, because I don't know. But everyone comes at these, this is clearly a promotional email. And if I was not scrolling, but if I was looking through my email and I saw this, I'd say, oh, okay, Odds Jam wants my money, next. Don't care, right? But I come at it and they see Futo as the name. So a person's name. And then, there's a dude who does this. His name is Neil Patel. He's an SEO dude. And I signed up for his emails. And he always does this. He says my name in the email too. He says, let me see if I can find one. But I don't know where they are. I think it's a waste of time to look for it. He would say hi Josh, something. So I took that approach. When I did my last email, as you can see, I don't have very many emails. I didn't send that many. I was more focused on getting people in. But we have a problem. Very simple. If I read this on my email, I'd be like, oh shit, okay, well, what's going on? Or another good method, I don't know if this sends you into spam, but you put RE and then that makes it look like you responded to them. So that's another thing that a lot of spammers do. And it works because I remember when I was doing Shopify stores and then I would go to my email and it'd just be like RE. And then people would like say RE even though it wasn't a response. So you might be able to get away with that because it's a newsletter. But I wouldn't. I would just say follow up. That's another good one, like you saw in my email list. I'm still testing stuff. Most of my time has been spent on the Facebook ads, getting people in, not converting them from email. But I know email converts. Email converts very well, especially newsletter traffic. Everyone knows that. People don't know how to get people in the newsletter, which in my case has been the easiest part. But that was basically my whole breakdown of that funnel. What was I gonna say? I was gonna give you guys takeaways. If you're selling a product like I'm going to be selling, you need to think how can you be different than 99% of people, right? Don't sell on the product. That's not where your competitive advantage is going to be. It's not the product. It's the funnel. It's the method that you sell it with. It's your ads. Can you make better ads than people? As for me, as an 18-year-old who's been using social media, I know what people are attracted to. I know what gets my attention. I have that competitive advantage over the 27-year-old who's trying to sell, who doesn't really use TikTok. Actually, these days, probably if you're 27, you probably do. But like there's like 40-year-olds who are coming in and they're trying to compete with the social media and they just don't understand it the way I do. And there's like, I grew up with it. Everyone around me is using it constantly. Like I just know things that they don't, and I just have the experience in that. I've been doing TikTok. I've been making viral TikTok videos for 2 years. Like I have experience and I just know what grabs people's attention. So you need to focus on that. And you need to build a funnel. And when I say like build the funnel, anyone can build a shitty sales funnel like that looks like all those infographic like course sellers, all that bullshit. They're not doing anything different. They think they're doing something different because they're building this funnel. But when I say do something different, you need to think about the angle. What's the angle you're taking? And it's not something that I can just give you because like I don't have a product. But if you look at what I did with gambling, like look at gambling, right? It's one of the most competitive niches out there. And the angle I took on it was different than everyone else's. A casino loophole that prints you money. An AI, okay, I'm taking the AI aspect of it that everyone's hot on right now. And people read this and they think, well, you know what? Like, okay, let's think about this, right? If you're in the eyes of the gambler, because you need to look in the eyes of your customers. Don't look at your business from your perspective. Look at it from the perspective of your customers. Everyone knows this, but no one does it. If I'm coming across this as a smart person, most people are not smart. But if you're thinking about this as a smart person's perspective, you're thinking, okay, I'm gambling, right? I'm already at a losing edge. Or let's just say 50-50. I'm already 50-50. So even if I try this, the only thing that's going to happen is I'm still 50-50. Like that's the worst. If I try this and it doesn't work, I'm still 50-50. If I try it and it does work, well now I have an edge and now I'm winning. So worst comes to worst, I'm baseline where I'm already at now. So why not give it a try? Most people don't think like that. That's a very like systematic way of thinking of it. But most people who come across this buy into it and they think, okay, oh, casino loophole, that sounds interesting. Well, okay, and it's free. Well, yeah, I'll put my email in. Fuck it. They put their email in. Now they're the geese. Now I just need to turn them into the goose. So you need to take the people. I've always had more success selling on a personal level. And I know it's harder to scale that way, but if you can somehow do both at the same time, like if you watch here, right? I send them here to the join button. So I turn them into my one-on-one salespeople where I can email them and sell them one-on-one, build a personal connection. But also I send them to the offer where a lot of them were converting. Like, a good amount of them were converting. So, my new business, which you guys are going to start seeing, I'm going to be more protective over it because it's a good idea, easily stealable. I'm probably just going to show you guys the ads aspect of it. So, like, my time lapses will just be of the app making the ads, because that's something I'm always testing. You're definitely not going to see the funnel. I want to keep the funnel a complete secret this time, because what I have is something like really unique. Just something like this. Like, if you're just starting out and you're watching this, you need to think like, how can I make my buyer build trust in me and see me as something different? Like, how can I, like, in the buyer's eyes, you're not selling the product, you're selling something in between the product, more friendly, something more inviting. Like this, I'm not selling the casino offer, I'm selling an AI that helps players beat the casino. This is a friendly, and it's free, because it's easy to get people to sign up for free. What most e-commerce brands do is, as soon as you land on the landing page, they have a little pop-up that lands and it says, sign up for free for X amount % off. Well, what's better? Because in my eyes, I always click off of those, because I always think like, okay, well, I'm probably not going to be purchasing anyway, or I don't even really want to be purchasing. I'm just taking a look at this site. And let's say I go to their site, right? I click on an ad, I go to their site, I don't put my email in because I don't think I'm going to buy anyway, and I click off. Well, now I'm gone forever. But with this method, let's say these people were never going to click on a casino, or they were never going to buy that specific casino offer anyway. I still have their email because I approached them in a friendly manner. Like, this is what scam artists do, okay? I'm not saying to go be a scammer, but the reason that scam artists are successful is because if you knew that they were a scammer, then you wouldn't give them your money. But they come at it as if they're your friend. They want to help you out. They want to give you something valuable. That's why a scammer makes money, because they're really good at that facade. Now, what I'm doing is I'm telling them that, but I'm actually providing them value. So it's double. It's like, this person is my friend, so they're trying to help me. On top of that, they provide a really valuable product that actually helps them. And the reason, like, what I'm selling now, what I'm going to be going into, I actually do myself. I use it myself. And that's how I know it's valuable, because I use it every day and it helps me out so much. And, like, it's something that I would never want to live without. And that's the type of product you have to have. On top of that, you need to have a D1 sales funnel like this. You need to approach them. Approach them like a scammer, okay? It sounds bad, but it's kind of true. Approach them like a scammer and see what happens. Don't scam them. Don't scam them like a bitch, but approach them like a scammer, as a friend, someone who's going to help them. I approach them as someone I'm on your side. Hope that makes sense. I've been talking too long. I think this was helpful. I hope it was helpful. Yeah, you guys are going to see an upload tomorrow. Probably going to upload this right now, but this is just a lot of talking.